Okay, in this video I'm going to show you how to pick a lock um, in case you lose your keys inside of in the back of the box truck. Every time I was back there, I always worried about losing my key. So what I would have to do is check my pockets to make sure I didn't drop it. Because when you're back there trying to strap all that stuff down, you're usually, climbing over crates, and last thing you want to do is lose your key. So the best thing to do is get you one of those magnets where you with those little containers and make copies of your keys, even your engine key, and then stick that magnet inside the engine compartment. But this is another thing I'm going to show you how to do it in case you end up, dropping your keys or locking your keys in the back of the box truck. All you're going to need is 2 paper clips. So what I used to do is I used to keep this in my wallet. I just stick them in there for emergencies. And if I ever, lock my keys in the back of the truck, I would know how to get this open. So I'm going to show you how to do this real quick. When you can, get yourself a couple paper clips, get the big ones, and make sure you just stick them in your wallet. Keep them in your wallet. And if you ever need to open your lock in the back because you lost your key or your key broke off or something, I'm going to show you how to do it. This is just a regular lock. I don't know where I got it from. I don't even know where the keys are at. This is something I keep around in the house. So I'm going to lock it here. As you can see, it's locked. All right, so what I want to show you first is if you ever looked at a lock, as a kid playing with a lock, you see these little things sticking out of there. These like little teeth. There's like 5 or 6 of these things that go up. Let me see if I can find something real quick to move this thing and show you what it does. All right, this is what I'm talking about here. This little thing right here that moves up. This is too big. Let me find something else. Give me a second. All right, so see if I can find. You see that little thing, that like little tooth popping up? You see how it goes in when I push it in? Well, there's 5 of these things in here. And the key to do this is to move all of these up. And that's how you're going to open the lock, okay? So I'm going to show you. You see how it comes up when I push it up? But there's 5 or 6 of these things in there, and that's what opens the lock. So this is what we're going to do. As you can see, it's closed. I'm going to keep this here for a second. I'm going to show you how to prepare this. The first paper clip, you're going to take it and you're going to open it all the way up. All the way up. Open it all the way. And then you're going to fold it in half. Once you get it all straightened out, fold it in half like this. Try to get something like this, almost like a bobby pin, if you will. Something like this. Okay? And you're going to try to close this up as much as you can because this is what you're going to stick in there. So if you have to bite this down to close it a little bit, bite it. Okay? So once you get like a little loop like this, you're going to try to stick it in here because this is what you're going to use to turn it. You see it goes in there? And this is what you're going to use to turn it. So once you get it in there, get it some in there, you're going to bend it all the way down. Okay? So this is what you're going to use to turn this. You're going to have to turn this while you're trying to pick it. So where you hold it with one hand and you push it with another finger or whatever, okay? So this is what it's going to look like once you bend it. So let me bend this a little bit better. That way I can keep it out of the way of the other one. So you're going to put this in here on the bottom, not where the little thing is sticking up, but on the bottom. Stick it in here. And while you're trying to pick it, you're going to turn it. You're going to put pressure on it so that way when you lift each one of those pins are going to stay up, okay? Now the next thing you're going to do is take the other one. You're going to open this one like this. And we're going to do it like this. You're just going to open it up, something like this. Let me lay it down so you can see exactly what it looks like. So we're going to use this to rake the little pins. So once we apply the pressure on the thing, we're going to get this in here and push up against these little pins and we're going to try to rake these pins as we're putting pressure on the bottom one. Okay, so let's do this now. I'm going to show you. You see the little pin stick in there? I'm going to put my thing that I made here with this, stick it in there, and then I'm going to apply pressure on this little thing. Make sure you apply pressure to this thing, you know, because this is what's going to hold it into place as you're popping those pins. You can see it's closed. Put your little thing here. And then we're going to rake the top, the little teeth on the top as we're putting pressure on the other thing. We're going to stick this all the way in and try to move those pins all the way up. Let me see if I can do this right. Let's try this again. It's been a while since I've done this, but this is exactly how you're going to do it. Put a little pressure on that to keep it turning, and then stick this pin and try to get all those pins up. Try to stick this in. I'm having trouble sticking this thing in here. So I'm going to bend this a little bit tighter, make it a little bit smaller. Give me a second here. Okay, bent it with my teeth, still closed. We're going to stick this on the bottom. Hopefully we have enough room here. And apply pressure as we're turning this. Now we're going to try to fit this in there, see if we can get it in there. And we're going to push these pins up as we're turning it. And there it goes. Okay, so let me recap what you need to do. Make your little thing here. This is just so you can turn the thing as you try to pick those pins. Try to get the big pins, because these things bend easy. So you're going to turn this while putting pressure on it, and then you're going to stick the second one up there to get those pins to come out. Let me try this again one more time. Stick this in there on the bottom. Apply a little pressure, you know, turning it to the right, so that way. And then we go in here and pick these locks again, these pins, push them up, or try to. Could be hard, but there you go. And it popped up again. So this is how you do it if you lock your keys. Like I said, the best thing to do is take those little boxes that they sell where you can put your keys in, make a duplicate of the driver, you know, off the ignition key, because I don't know how to pick a door lock if you ever lock your door. So you should always take your keys out the truck. But if you lose your keys in the back of the box truck, then at least you know how to open it. So make sure you keep a couple pins. Make sure you watch this video a couple of times and practice before you even leave your house. Practice doing this, and it'll be easy to do. And then just put them in the road, stick them in your wallet, a couple paper clips, and you'll be set to go, just in case you need to pick a lock. Now you know how to do it. You guys have a good one.